to Lessons in Miracles. I'm Teri Angel, and we have a wonderful night planned with studying a lesson and then doing some chanting after that. So we have with us tonight our Auntie Jean,
Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome.
Christine Elizabeth,
Hello, everyone.
and Charlie Charmin.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
All right, so we're going to get right into it. Auntie Jean, would you please take us into our hearts in meditation?
I would love to. Okay, let us relax for one thing. We've got to relax, find our comfortable place in our chair or wherever we are. Make sure our feet are on the ground. That connects us to Mother Gaia, gives us a good grounding to start from. And then we're going to take a couple of deep breaths. And when we exhale, we're going to let go of any worries, any tension, any anxiety we might have about anything. So take a deep breath and let it go. Another one. And let it go. Now check your body. Make sure your shoulders are down and you're relaxed all the way down to Mother Earth. And feel her sending up her energy. I'm not sure why, but I always see it as blue. Blue energy entering my body, going up my legs, through all my chakras, up to my heart. And then I pull in from my crown chakra the energy of the divine, that beautiful white, platinum, sparkling energy. And it comes down through my crown chakra, through my third eye, through my throat chakra, and down into my heart. And I have a lovely mixing of divine, heavenly, and beautiful earthly energy. And I feel the energy of the one, pulling in that love that we all share, not just for God, not just for our planet, which we do love, but also for each other, and how much we love each other. And that when we see another person, or an animal, or anything for that matter, we feel that bond of loving energy. And we see them as us. We see them through the eyes of Christ and the eyes of our Father, with that beautiful love He has for each one of us. He sees us as His child, His son, who he loves infinitely, and who he has given so many gifts for which we are so grateful. Most of all, the gift of eternity. And now we are going to study about how we should see each other. Can we find our way to God if we don't see each other as the sons of God? If we don't see each other with the same love that He sees us? I think it's important to know that, and this lesson will help us with that. So we are clearing our minds, clearing our hearts, and just leaving the love from above, the love from below, and the love that surrounds us from the oneness in our hearts, and opening everything up to the beauty of His teachings. Namaste, everyone, and thank you.
Oh, Jean, that was beautiful. Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you for taking us on our as we get ready to discuss lesson 246. To love my Father is to love His Son. And we've discussed in the past that when this terminology is used of God's Son or the Son, it's all of us. We are all that oneness that is the Son of God. And it doesn't have a gender, so it doesn't matter, what if it's male or female in our human form, because we can be different genders in different forms that we have lived over the eons. So let's get into this discussion. Anybody want to share anything?
Yesterday, I went and saw my cousins with kids, and that's a miracle. And for that, and my aunt, my grandchildren, they are my special needs, me and I and my dad. So, and that's a miracle. So I would teach them how I would do it when I was younger. See, that's a miracle.
So Pam's one is the title is Why the F Word and I Roll Deep. And then there's a quote from Mahatma Gandhi. No man could look upon another as his enemy unless he first became his own enemy.
Didn't we have this one before?
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, because I remember, Jean, there was a problem with that message from her. Not necessarily the message itself, but
That
That's
part.
that's that, that's
yeah,
246.
yeah. I think we did this one.
We're doing 249, Charlie.
249.
No, I'm so sorry. Um, oh my goodness. What did I do?
247 maybe?
It's the one about loving. Hmm.
I'm just going by what's scrolling
There
across.
are some times when I think I'm either going into dementia or I'm going crazy, one of the two.
Well, I don't remember the writing from the insights, but I remember that message from
But
Pam.
yeah, I do. Let me see. Where are we? Oh, here we are.
Without forgiveness, I will still be.
246. That's where we are. We're on 246. Yeah. I don't know how you got that message because
I
we
don't
had.
know how we I don't know how we read Pam's ahead of time, but I know we did read it.
Okay.
But I don't think it was Charlie that read it.
Oh,
I think it was you, Jean.
I don't read Pam usually.
I know, but Charlie wasn't here.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe I did, and I don't know. Like I said, I'm going bananas, so
That's okay. Well, that's all right. We can still discuss
I
246 and
do
move forward.
remember saying that I like Pam and I love her, but sometimes she uses words that are still shocking to me.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. So I know we
Yeah,
read Pam, but I don't think we read the insights. So I don't know why we read Pam. But anyway,
I don't know,
um,
but I really, this is the honest truth. You're going to think I'm even crazier. But I read Pam on my own because I knew Charlie wasn't going to be here, but I didn't think I had brought it up. Maybe you see what I read.
no, I remember you saying something about the F word and her
Okay.
writing that. Yeah.
Oh, I apologize,
And
Pam, and I
hi, everybody.
apologize. Hi, Karen.
Hi, I miss you guys.
We miss you,
I'm
especially
sorry,
I'm
my
going.
computer's been so weird. I had to like dump a bunch of stuff off of it. I think it had a full disk of stuff.
Oh,
So
What was
I had to empty a bunch of files. But I'm so happy to see
oh,
you guys.
that?
so good to see you.
Good. Maybe you can straighten us out.
What we're doing, on what number we're on.
What we're doing, that's always the
There we
debate, isn't
are.
it?
I have no clue.
It's all,
I
well, we're just going
I'm
to
like
go with
that.
this
I'm
It
like
one.
that
doesn't
sergeant.
matter.
I
It
know
does
nothing.
We're just going to go with this one for tonight and we'll go forward from there. How's
Yeah,
that?
Alrighty.
it's a lovely lesson. So
It
let's.
is.
All the
Yeah.
lessons are great to do.
Well,
And
that's true, but I like this one because now maybe I'm who knows what I've read. I don't know, but is this the one that says how can we expect to go to the Father or go to God if we don't love His Son? If we treat His Son badly, how can we expect to know Him if we're going to treat others like that? You know, and that really you know rang home to me that we have to um well I just think we have to love everybody and everything, and that's the only way to find God is to find that love.
I,
So
I think we have to look beyond behaviors and just see the light in all names and forms, all bodies, no matter what the label is or how we interpret them. We have to ask spirit to help us interpret. I was asking a lot last night. I was asking to please help me interpret this. Please help take away my judgment on this. And if you I think if that's the case, you start to really see that all is one. All is light and all is love. And we don't have to specialize it into I'm going to love this person, even if I don't feel a connection to this person. I'm going to love this person. We just have to see all is one, that we're all that one light, that we're all in this together, having, this human experience.
absolutely.
We're all, I mean, everyone is doing the best they know how with the awareness that they have. And, the awareness level is not for us to judge, just like beautiful Sharon says, no judgment, zero, no judgment, just
Just
love.
love.
Yeah.
I mean, every time I think of that, I get this big smile on my face when I think of a world where there's no judgment, just love.
In a way, we are so isolated. I know we have the computers, we have the internet, we can go anywhere, and but we're so isolated from each other. And like I live in a neighborhood, you live in a neighborhood, and we hardly don't very often get out of that particular spot that we're in. And there's got to be some way that where we can learn to embrace more people from other areas, other cultures, other places than just us, than just where we are. Because and it's like everyone talks about accepting the differences. I think we should love the differences. I think the differences are so beautiful. You see all these beautiful flower arrangements and all this stuff, but the most beautiful garden or flower arrangement I've ever seen is the meadow in a forest where all the wildfire flowers are living together, and they're all different colors and all different plants, and that's beautiful. And I think that's the way we are, that we should all just be realize how beautiful we all are, and that the differences just makes us even more beautiful. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox.
We love you on your soapbox.
Oh.
You're a very wise, loving, beautiful soul, Auntie Jean. I would love to have that. I will share in that vision with you.
It really is beautiful.
We strengthen visions as we share, and thank you for sharing that, because it's so true. And in our own little neighborhood, we should all take time to really be good neighbors, to get to know our neighbors and to really embrace each other in this time of tenderness.
Mhm.
Insights, my dear?
Insights. To love my Father is to love His Son. To love my Father is to focus on the truth of my brother. The truth of my brother is not his personality and it's not his body. The truth of my brother is not his ego mind. The truth of my brother is that he is an extension of God's love and he is still in the mind of my Father. The truth of my brother has no form. The truth of my brother has no individuality, no uniqueness, no differences. The truth of my brother is pure love and nothing else. The truth of my brother does not change. This is how I love God's Son. This is what to love my Father is to love His Son means to me. I love that. Holy Spirit, I dedicate this day to the practice of bringing my thoughts to you to receive your light. I would make no decisions on my own. With you, I will experience the love of my Father and the love of His Son myself. Thank you.
That's
How
beautiful.
Isn't that
It
beautiful?
rolls it all up in one nice little couple of sentences.
Yeah, I love this lesson. So awesome.
What's Pam got to say, Charlie?
We did that.
We did that before you came in, Karen.
We did that before you came in.
Oh, well, tell me what Pam's got to say.
She said, "Why the F word?" And I rolled deep. And then quote from Mahatma Gandhi: "No man could look upon another as his enemy unless he first became his own enemy. And in the last paragraph, forgiveness, it says, removes stains and fatigue. It takes away fear, guilt, and pain. It makes me invulnerable. But I'm down with forgiveness because it brings me joy.
Yeah.
So that was Pam's.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're moving to the next lesson.
And that's 247, correct?
Mhm.
Correct.
Without forgiveness, I will still be blind. Sin is the symbol of attack. Behold it anywhere, and I will suffer. For forgiveness is the only means whereby Christ's vision comes to me. Let me accept what his sight shows me as the simple truth, and I am healed completely. Brother, come and let me look on you. Your loveliness reflects your own. Your sinlessness is mine. You stand forgiven, and I stand with you. So would I look on everyone today. My brothers are your sons. Your fatherhood created them and gave them all to me as part of you and my own self as well. Today, I honor you through them, and thus I hope this day to recognize myself. And isn't that sometimes a challenge, that you can see yourself in the reflections of somebody who's maybe even being hurtful? And you can see the reflection and you can see, how do I see the light in that person beyond their behavior? How do I do that? I don't have any clue how to do that, but with spirit we are able to do, the impossible. We make the possible, the impossible possible.
Mhm.
And we
You
just
all,
watch.
you all seem to be able to do that beautifully, Karen.
Oh, Shanti Jean.
Well, you have, because you have taught us how to look at Putin and look at these other people who they're,
I'm trying it with what's happening right now
you know,
also. I'm trying to see them as innocent. I'm trying to see them as little babies
as
and
children. That's what you have to do, I think.
seeing there are children. I mean, there's so many children.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like what Terry's working on with the save someone's child, that makes me I it's hard to see light in that darkness, but I'm so incredibly grateful to Terry for bringing it into the light, because we have to have awareness and light in these dark places. We can't just pretend it's not happening. Once it comes into our awareness, it's it's really an opportunity for us to bring light. And so regardless of what's happening in the land of make believe, we have to bring that love and that light into the appearances, regardless of how horrific they look to us. We have to find a way to see the light. And I don't know how to do that. All I have to say is I keep asking spirit, like, constantly. I'm in prayer ceaselessly, and I'm constantly saying, help me to reinterpret this. Help me to heal this misperception in my mind. Let me see the oneness. How are you doing with this, Teri? I know you are so involved in so many things. Maybe you could give us a little
Well,
motivational speech.
oh gosh, I'm constantly asking the angels about how do we get beyond seeing this 3D world as real? How do we get beyond getting caught up in the chaos and go into the oneness? I know we can't stay there all the time because we have the human part of us to deal with. And I think today's message from the angels was so powerful because it says, yeah, we're human. Yeah, you're going to have things that you deal with. But when you can focus on the fact that you are human and you are a soul, you are a spirit contained in that human vessel, then it's like we can relax. We can say, okay, I'm here on purpose. I'm here, to accomplish something in this world and to learn from the experiences. So it's not that we have to do one or the other. And that takes so much pressure off, I think, for us to stop saying, I have to, I have to, I have to, or I can't. And to just allow the experience to work for us instead of us constantly battling. It's like, I hear this from so many light workers. It's a constant battle. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. We don't have to figure out anything. The only
Let
thing
it
we have
figure
to
us
do is
out.
trust. Just trust
Yeah.
and let that faith lead us forward, and it will.
Yeah.
And they've spoken so much lately about listening to the silence. Listen to that silence. Go into your caves or go into the forest. I think, Jean, wasn't that your message today? Go into the
Mhm.
deep forest. And, in the forest, it is quiet. You might hear the birds or the insects. You might hear noises, but there's no yakking. There's nothing chatting in our ear constantly. I led the meditation today for the 10 million for world peace.
I was on it.
Yeah, and Spirit really told me to focus on the silence, to see every person on earth as silent and listening for guidance. And when I did that, and I heard this silent earth, oh my gosh, that sense of peace that came forward. And to me, that's just a metaphor for each of us to silence ourselves and to not think that we have to do anything. We don't have to say anything. It's just going inside and finding that peace inside of us that we all know that that's where it's at. We say that, um, that I lost my word. The declaration. Thank you, God, for bringing the word forward. We say that declaration every night, and so we know in our heart, we innately know that the peace is inside of us. So why do we think that we have to keep doing discourse? Why do we think we have to keep beating it all the time and trying to beat it out into the open when we actually have to go inside to our hearts to find it? So that's what they've shown me and told me, and they continually teach me about all of this. And I'm a perpetual student, and I will be until the day I die. I want to learn. And I think if we can go into it with that attitude, I want to learn, I want to know, instead of I know, you know. And I've been guilty of that in the past. They'll tell me something or they'll try to show me something. I know that already. And it's like, just shut up and listen, Teri. you know.
I love how the course has us be happy learners.
Yes,
I like
exactly.
being a happy learner.
Yeah.
I like to check in on everything now. I mean, every question, no matter, I don't have any idea what my own best interest is anymore. And I don't understand this world at all. And so I'm really grateful to have this amazing spirit teacher that is, constantly guiding me and helping me understand. And I'm just so grateful. I just keep watching it, like how amazing and how blessed we are to have spirit and Jesus and God to help us all in one beautiful
Mhm.
vibration. So all we have to do is, like you said, go into the silence, because that's where all that love is.
Yeah. And drop the ego. Just stop thinking that we know it all, because we don't. Yeah. And we'll see more clearly when we stop all of
Let
that.
go my ego.
Yeah.
And we're going to let go of our ego with chanting.
Yeah.
We're changing our hats and we're going to go into breaking through those barriers and those perceived blocks because there are none, just the ego.
Yep.
Let go
Okay.
my ego.
No.
I'm
Maybe we should
dropping it
chant.
like a hot potato.
Yeah.
Okay, so Karen, would you share about this chant?
Okay, let's clear them out. So we're going to do 3 times slow, and then we'll do our 108 together, and beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number, and then beautiful Teri Angel will take us on a beautiful meditation on freedom, and then we'll go into our second chant. So we declare that all obstacles be removed. Om
Om
Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
We declare that all barriers, conflicts, and violence be removed. Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
We declare that all illusions, illness, and allergies be removed. Om
Om
Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Let's breathe into our heart center, focusing in now on the energy of freedom, what it means to let go, to release, to not hold on to anything other than love. Love is all that's real. It's all there is. Anything else, it's all part of the illusion of separation. If we stay in our hearts and we stay in the love, there's no way that we can be disconnected from our Creator, from our soul family, or from our true spirit being. So stay in your heart as we go into this next chant. Stay in that energy of freedom and let this next chant lift us higher and higher in our vibration where we can see the miracles coming through. So the next chant is Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Tara?
All right, let's let those miracles rain on down. So we're going to do that 3 times, and then we'll do our 108 all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number, and then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us into the next part of our session. So we declare that all are accepting, aligning, allowing, and awake. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
We declare that all are happy, healthy, and all light. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
And we declare that all live in peace and harmony and are open and ready to receive miracles. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Kyo.
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Renge
Kyo.
Nam
Kyo.
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Namyoho
Renge
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
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 Renge
Namyoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Namyoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Namyoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo. Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Namyoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Namyoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Namyoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Namyoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Namyoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Let's take a breath into our heart center again. First, we focused on freedom when we let go of all the perceived barriers and obstacles. And now, going into that higher frequency, we brought in love. Love is the energy that heals, and love is the only thing that's real, the only thing that's everlasting. So as we reach our frequency higher and higher, we go up to the great central sun, and there we give honor and glory to our Creator. We do this by chanting Om 3 times. Om is the cosmic sound of God. And then we stay in our hearts and really pull in that energy fully, completely, and give it out into the world. So take a deep breath in, and you're invited to join with us in this chanting of Om. In the silence, we can connect with who we are. When we still our minds and still all the noise surrounding us, we find us, that true spirit being that's here on this earth plane. We came here on purpose. We came here for such a time as this, a time of sometimes turmoil and conflict, a time to help usher in a new world, a new earth, an earth that knows only peace. So let's send that love that's in our heart out into the world to help usher that in. Send it out without expectation, without giving it any direction, and just let it flow where it's going to flow organically to the hearts of all those on the planet. So breathe it into your heart, that beautiful love energy, and exhale it out into the world. Om Shanti Shanti.
See.
Om Peace, Peace, peace. So beautiful. We declare that there's peace on earth, right, Christine? And
Yeah.
welcome. We have Angela Marie Gottman who joined us.
Hi.
Oh, it's fading in and out. Oh,
You
can
know, I had the same problem and I emptied a bunch of stuff off my computer and it worked out. It worked a lot better. You know, I'm not freezing anymore. And I literally couldn't get on when I tried to the other time. It was just constantly trying to spin. So maybe if you try emptying some of your files on your computer, you might have more room.
yeah, especially the cache, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
You empty all those
Or the
temporary
browsers too,
files. Yeah, the
clearing out the
temporary
browsers.
files.
Or your mail.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
let's
and
don't
your
forget
mail. That's another good. Oh, thank you. That's a good one, Charlotte. I should really dump a bunch of my mail.
Save some.
that. I need a big vacuum cleaner for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just delete everything. You don't need anything in your mail. Start
I
again.
do. I need some of the stuff in my mail.
That's
It's
what I
hard
did.
to it's hard to
I
go
dumped
through. It's
everything.
hard to sift.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
All right. So Christine,
Christine's gonna
Yeah.
bring us on home. Oh,
where'd she
where'd she
go?
go?
We lost her.
Where'd you go, Chris? There you are.
Oh, I had to go back on.
You're
Okay,
on.
you're on.
Now you're gone again.
Oh my God.
Oh, watch for her.
Yeah, she's not back yet. It's too funny. She was on. I don't know why she left.
I was asking the angels to help me with my computer so that I could be with you guys again. I was missing you.
Oh, I'm so glad. I think I heard her come back. Let me see. Yep, there she is. Yay, Chris!
Yep. Um,
All right.
we do this every night, everyone. Read the prayer to the peace from open, be with kind to everyone else, please. One, two, three.
We
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 declare
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 the
that
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 there
there
is peace on
peace
earth,
is on
will,
and we
and we
declare
declare
that
uh,
peace
that
begins
peace
inside of
begins
us,
inside of us.
inside us
and
over
we
here.
choose to
I
see
I
only
choose
light.
to
choose to
see
see
And
only
we
Okay.
choose
light.
to see only light
Right. Amen.
forever and ever and
And
ever.
ever.
Amen.
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 and we're a group known as the Peas for
Peace
Peace.
for
Peace.
And the Peas for Peace been doing this for 1,238 days now.
Wow. That's a long time.
It is a long time.
Guess what? We're going to keep doing it for another 1,238 days or more.
Yes, we are.
So we are the Peace for Peace because that's what we call ourselves.
Mhm.
We are a movement, and we have Teri P, who is our super mama P. We have Charlie P, who is our charming, handsome P. And we have Karen, who's our beautiful songstress P. And then we have Chris, who is our happy, loving P. She's always happy. And tonight we have Angela, who is our beautiful honorary P tonight. But we hope she comes back and be a permanent P.
Yeah.
And we have other P's that come in and go out, and we want them back. We want them here as often as they can come in. And we have P's all over the world, all over in Europe and England and Canada. Canada, Marlene's not here today.
No, I sent her a link, but she didn't come in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
she's probably
Australia
busy.
and India. But anyway, so we have a question for you. I'm supposed to sing it. It doesn't sound like singing, but it pretend. Wouldn't you like to be a
Be
Yeah,
a
pea
P
busy
too?
too.
too.
So Um, Peace are a movement, and we're moving for peace, and we have seen a difference. And not only that, things have erupted from this into wonderful, wonderful um, other efforts. And, you know, I wish you all would come in for our 10 million. Where is our link? 10 million for world peace, which we have every day at 111 p.m. Eastern Time, where people from all over the world, for just 7 minutes a day, we meditate and pray for peace in the world. And it is a beautiful, beautiful 7 minutes. So we would like to invite you to come. There it is. There's a link right down there. 10 million for world peace. You can do .org or you can come on Facebook and we'll see you.
And what about Tabitha?
I missed that, honey. What did you say?
Tabitha.
Yes, we are on
Oh,
TikTok. We are
Canadian
on
Oh, and
lady.
you too.
we're on all social media.
Yes.
Hi,
Yes.
Molly.
Oh, did Marlene show up? There
Yes.
she is. Hi,
Yeah.
Marlene.
Hi. Oh, I'm so glad
So
you're
glad you're
here.
here.
We were just missing you so much.
Yes, we
Okay,
were.
Terry, what else do you want to say about the world peace? That
Just
pretty
come and
much
join us. Come be with
come
us.
and join us. I
Yeah, come
mean,
join us and join every day on that meditation. It makes a difference, if you come on with us, because we need everybody's energy doing this.
and it's only 7 minutes. Think about
Somebody
it.
brought me a toy and wants to play now.
Oh, well, of course,
Did
because you're
you hear the
talking.
word? Did you hear namaste? I didn't hear it yet.
Said I heard it. I heard it.
I know. I think she said it. She was chanting with us tonight. I don't know if you all heard her.
Good.
So,
What
okay.
happened to
So,
Karen? She disappeared.
I don't know. She must have had to step out for a minute.
I guess so.
So, we just encourage you all to stay in your heart, stay blessed, and keep coming back. We do this every night, and we'll be here tomorrow night. So, come join with us. And thank you so much for being a part of our chanting family. And we leave you with
Namaste.
Namaste now. Bye,
Yeah.
Love
everyone.
you.
Night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.